What's up, guys? We're going to get into a trade recap for today, Thursday, March 12th. Let's get into the charts. So I took a couple trades last night. Normally I don't trade the overnight session, at least not when I'm trading well. Just because I had some alerts set and we traded down to a couple key levels that I was interested in. So thought, why not? If the setup's there, let's make it happen. So notice some bearish structure. Obviously charted a precision channel down. That was what I was using for my guides for anything short, and then that would also show me lack of selling continuation if we continue to see price pop out of those channels. So we had some nice bearish structure here in magenta and yellow. And then as we were selling down, see, we sold down here, bounced off magenta, started to sell down here again, continued to bounce out, but then ultimately kept selling down until breaking out of teal and then popping back in. And this is one of the setups that I love. And I'm not sure if Eric at SPY Day Trading, if he talks about this much at all. But one thing I have noticed through many years of following him is that when price tends to break to the downside of these channels and then pop back in, that's not a trade indicator necessarily, but it is something to watch out for and prepare. Like, okay, price may be transitioning from selling straight down to building more bullish liquidity if we're going to trade within these channels. So that was a key indicator of basically switching my bias to being bullish, at least for the short term. And then my first trade, it was a little bit of a sloppy entry. I was actually hoping to respect this magenta channel here. Came this close from being stopped out. As we came down, my entry was right here at around, I think it was 11:31 Eastern time. So I'm in Arizona time, so it was a bit earlier over here. Took the entry off of this bounce of magenta. We ended up breaking down, and normally I probably would have kept my stop a little bit tighter, but I actually ended up having it at low a day, and I was willing to risk it for a bounce up to the 6720 area, and luckily we did get it because we had bounced out of the teal channel once again. Ended up hitting this teal line exactly, and then I charted another magenta channel, which had helped me in the next entry. Bounced off of teal and magenta, reclaim of the pivot level here, and then right up to 67.16 and 67.20. So once we hit 67.16, I trailed my stop to break even. I had my first TP at 67.20. I was hoping for a little bit higher, and then I ended up getting stopped out at break even on my second contract. So two contracts is what I was trading with today. The next trade happened very quickly after, was respecting magenta. Notice price came down in pink, bounced off pink, popped up a little bit, and then once we came down and retraced back to magenta, I took a long, and that was a perfect entry because we squeezed right up immediately. Price hit 67.20, which was my first TP, and then trailed my stop to break even, and then waited for price to come up, and 67.27 was my next level. But honestly, I just wanted to go to bed at that point. We started getting to 67.27. I didn't close out right up here. Price didn't tick me out. I don't know why, but we kept kind of playing around, and I was worried that we'd reject right off of that VWAP. So I ended up closing at 67.26 instead of 67.27. Close enough. It put me up for $1,600 on the day before going into open next day. Again, not typical. I don't really like to trade overnight, but it ended up working out in my favor. But I will continue to be cautious in the overnight session, just a lack of liquidity in general. And can I typically lose most trades overnight just because of the lack of continuation. The next two trades, I was hoping just to take one more trade right after open. I wasn't really looking to take two, but I had my stop a little too tight on the first trade, and I got stopped out. Entry also wasn't great. So again, noticed some bearish structure, but saw magenta showing up here early in the day. So was looking for a little bit more structure building off of the magenta, as this is a key level, which we hadn't tested since Monday. These two levels, this 66.99, 66.93 area, we hadn't tested that yet, so I figured it was ripe for a bounce, and a bounce we did get. So I entered a little bit late, or early, whatever you want to say. I entered here at 66.95 3/4 was my entry. Hoping to get a momentum squeeze up. We actually ended up coming down, breaking below magenta, that was where my stop was. But after seeing that bounce and charting this this yellow, I entered it again almost immediately, and it was a good entry because we squeezed up right away. My first TP on this one, it was around 67.01 3/4, and that was just because of this little mini rejection here. I was hoping not to get a little double top rejection, so it took some TP, but we squeezed up almost right away to my next TP, which is 67.16. So that had put me up. What were we? Let me pull up this. Put me up at 2,800 on 4 Top Step accounts for the day. So it's a pretty good day. This is day one on these funded accounts. I am working on one more eval to get a total of 5, so max allocation on those Top Step accounts. So wish me luck. Hopefully we'll pass those tonight or tomorrow morning. And yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you guys got any questions, hit me in the comments or in the Discord if you guys are in the SPY Day Trading Discord. And I will see y'all tomorrow.